Among the many creatures that populate the earth, the humble ant stands out as a remarkable model of diligence and wisdom. In the book of Proverbs, King Solomon, renowned for his God-given wisdom, directs our attention to this tiny insect, urging us to go to the ant, you sluggard, consider its ways and be wise. Proverbs 6 verse 6. By studying the ant's behavior and instincts, we uncover a wealth of practical and spiritual insights that can transform our lives. The ant, though small and seemingly insignificant, embodies the principles of hard work, foresight, and self-motivation. It tirelessly labors to gather and store provisions, ensuring its survival and the well-being of its colony. The ant's unwavering commitment to its tasks, even in the absence of a visible overseer or ruler, demonstrates the power of intrinsic motivation and the importance of taking responsibility for one's own actions. Moreover, the ant's wisdom extends beyond mere diligence. It possesses an innate understanding of the seasons and the need to prepare for the future. By storing its provisions in summer and gathering food at harvest, the ant exhibits a profound sense of foresight and planning. This tiny creature teaches us the value of thinking ahead, setting goals, and taking proactive steps to secure our future well-being. As we embark on this journey of exploring the wisdom of the ant, let us approach these lessons with open and receptive hearts. May we be inspired by the ant's example to cultivate diligence, foresight, and purpose in our own lives. By applying these timeless principles, we can unlock our full potential, honor God with our talents and resources, and leave a lasting impact on the world around us. So let us go to the ant, consider its ways, and be wise. One of the most striking characteristics of the ant is its ability to work diligently without the need for external supervision or guidance. Proverbs 6:7 highlights this remarkable quality, stating that the ant has no commander, no overseer or ruler. This tiny creature possesses an innate sense of purpose and responsibility, working tirelessly to fulfill its role within the colony. The ant's independence and self-motivation serve as a powerful reminder that true diligence and productivity stem from within. In a world where we often rely on external factors such as bosses, deadlines, or the expectations of others to drive us forward, the ant teaches us the importance of cultivating an internal sense of motivation and discipline. The ant's self-motivation is fueled by an intrinsic drive to work and prepare for the future. Without any external prompting or rewards, the ant instinctively understands the value of labor and the necessity of readiness. It tirelessly forages for food, builds and maintains its nest, and contributes to the well-being of its colony. This intrinsic drive is a testament to the ant's unwavering commitment to its purpose. It serves as an inspiration for us to discover and embrace our own sense of purpose, allowing it to propel us forward in our endeavors. When we tap into our intrinsic motivation, we find the strength and resilience to overcome obstacles and persevere in the face of challenges. Proverbs 6:8 reveals another crucial aspect of the ant's wisdom, its ability to store provisions in summer. The ant recognizes the abundance of resources available during the warm months and takes full advantage of this opportunity to gather and stockpile food for the future. This behavior demonstrates the ant's remarkable foresight and understanding of the cyclical nature of life. It knows that the bounty of summer will not last forever, and that preparation is key to survival during leaner times. The ant's proactive approach to resource management serves as a valuable lesson for us in our own lives. In addition to storing provisions in summer, the ant also gathers food at harvest time. This strategic behavior ensures that the ant has a diverse and ample supply of nourishment to sustain itself and its colony throughout the year. The ant's ability to recognize and seize opportunities when they arise is a testament to its wisdom and adaptability. It teaches us the importance of being attentive to the seasons of our lives, both literally and metaphorically. By being proactive and diligent in gathering resources and experiences during times of abundance, we can create a solid foundation for the future. To apply the ant's wisdom to our own lives, we must first cultivate self-discipline and initiative. Like the ant, We must develop the ability to motivate ourselves and take ownership of our responsibilities. This requires setting clear goals, establishing routines, and holding ourselves accountable for our actions. By nurturing self-discipline, we gain the power to overcome procrastination, resist distractions, and stay focused on our objectives. We learn to be proactive rather than reactive, taking the initiative to pursue our dreams and make positive changes in our lives. Another crucial lesson we can learn from the ant is the importance of planning ahead and being proactive. Just as the ant stores provisions and gathers food in preparation for the future, we must develop the habit of thinking long-term and taking steps to secure our well-being. This involves setting both short-term and long-term goals, creating action plans, and consistently working towards their realization. By anticipating potential challenges and opportunities, we can position ourselves for success and minimize the impact of setbacks. Moreover, being proactive means taking responsibility for our lives and actively shaping our destinies. Rather than waiting for life to happen to us, we must take the initiative to create the life we desire, just as the ant tirelessly works to build and maintain its colony. By understanding and applying the ant's ways of self-motivation, independence, foresight, and planning, we can unlock a wealth of wisdom that has the power to transform our lives. As we cultivate self-discipline, take initiative, and proactively plan for the future, we embark on a path of purpose, resilience, and growth, guided by the timeless lessons of this remarkable creature. In Proverbs 6:9-10, King Solomon poses a poignant question to the sluggard. "How long will you lie there, you sluggard? When will you get up from your sleep?" This passage highlights one of the most evident signs of laziness: excessive sleep and slumber. While rest is essential for our well-being, the sluggard takes it to an extreme, indulging in prolonged periods of inactivity and lethargy. The sluggard's love for sleep goes beyond the necessary rejuvenation of the body and mind. It becomes a means of escaping responsibility and avoiding the challenges of life. The comfort of the bed becomes a prison, holding the sluggard captive and preventing them from engaging in meaningful work and pursuits. Beyond the tangible consequences of poverty and scarcity, laziness also leads to missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. The sluggard's reluctance to seize opportunities and take action prevents them from experiencing personal growth, acquiring new skills, and making a positive impact on the world around them. Life is filled with possibilities and chances to make a difference, but the sluggard's inertia and complacency cause them to miss out on these precious moments. They remain stuck in a cycle of mediocrity, never fully realizing their God-given talents and purpose. By recognizing the signs of laziness, understanding its consequences, and implementing effective strategies for breaking free from the sluggard mentality, individuals can reclaim their potential and live a life of purpose and productivity. Through setting goals, creating schedules, developing accountability, and celebrating progress, we can overcome the temptation of laziness and embrace the wisdom of diligence exemplified by the ant. As we diligently pursue excellence in our professions, invest in our personal growth, nurture meaningful relationships, and deepen our connection with God, we align ourselves with His divine plan and become vessels of His love and light in the world. Through diligence and dedication, we unlock our full potential and leave a lasting impact on those around us. One of the tangible rewards of living wisely is financial stability and provision. Proverbs 6:11 warns that poverty and scarcity will come upon the sluggard, but by implication, it suggests that diligence and wisdom lead to a different outcome. When we embrace the principles of hard work, foresight, and responsible stewardship, we lay the foundation for financial security. By being diligent in our careers, managing our resources wisely, and making prudent financial decisions, we create opportunities for abundance and provision. Financial stability allows us to meet our basic needs, provide for our families, and experience a sense of peace and freedom. It enables us to be generous and to invest in the lives of others, becoming a channel of God's blessings and provision. The rewards of living wisely are truly multifaceted and far-reaching. From financial stability and provision to personal fulfillment and success, Embracing the wisdom of the ant transforms our lives in profound ways. But perhaps the greatest reward is the opportunity to leave a positive legacy, to impact the lives of others, and contribute to a world that desperately needs the light of wisdom. As we diligently apply the principles of wisdom to all areas of our lives, we experience the joy of aligning ourselves with God's plan and purpose. We become vessels of His love, instruments of His grace, and beacons of hope in a world that often feels lost and directionless. So let us embrace the rewards of living wisely, not solely for our own benefit, but for the sake of those around us and the generations to come. Let us be diligent in our pursuit of wisdom, knowing that the fruits of our labor will extend far beyond our own lives, leaving a legacy that will endure long after we are gone. As we conclude our journey into the wisdom of the ant, I want to encourage you to take these principles and apply them to your daily life. The lessons we have learned are not meant to be mere intellectual exercises, but rather a call to action, a challenge to live differently. Every day, we face choices that shape the course of our lives. Will we choose the path of diligence and wisdom, or will we succumb to the temptations of laziness and complacency? Will we prioritize our growth and development, or will we settle for mediocrity? I urge you to make the conscious decision to embrace the wisdom of the ant in all areas of your life. Be diligent in your work and career, putting in the necessary effort to excel and continuously learning and growing. Invest in your personal development, nurturing your relationships and cultivating a strong connection with God. Remember, the rewards of living wisely are not always immediate, but they are certainly worth the effort. As you consistently apply these principles, you will experience the joy of financial stability, personal fulfillment, and the satisfaction of leaving a positive legacy for others to follow. May we, like the ant, be found faithful and wise, leaving a legacy that will inspire and impact generations long after we are gone. For in the end, it is not the accolades of the world that will matter, but the lives we have touched and the difference we have made in the name of wisdom and love. Thank you, and may God bless you on your journey of embracing the wisdom of the ant.